If you are seasoned and a total pro and are watching this just out of morbid curiosity, you can probably skip this next part. Alright, welcome back. Apparently there was some sort of a kerfuffle or a debacle or maybe even something along the lines of a goat rope. And we lost some footage. Memory cards go bad. So anyways, I'll try to get you up to the gist of what's going on. So what I have done is I have used pieces of tape to build up this dovetail to get an idea of the size of a shim that I need to construct. So I have taken those readings and I have made these shims, and this is out of the closest mahogany-esque wood that I can find, even though I'm pretty sure it's not mahogany. Remember, you fight like you train. And so now these two shims are going to go on here like this, and then these cawls are going to go on like this, and then we're going to clamp it all together, shave these down, and then we're going to begin the slow fitting process that is trying to get this dovetail back into the neck joint. So that's all we're going to do. You've heard me talk about how you fight like you train. And something that I don't talk about enough, and I probably should talk about more, is the run through. And it's something that I do for a lot of the things that I do. Because this will come as a shocker, I am not a perfect person. I screw things up. But the more I do them, the less I screw them up. So I'm trainable. So from that, I've gotten the fact that, you know what, I should probably do a dry run a couple of times before I actually do something, so I can kind of figure out where my snag points are before I actually do them. What I've got going on is over here, where you just can't see them, I have a clothes iron set on the lowest setting, and I have my two pieces of mahogany set on top of that to warm them up. Right now we're about 160 degrees. To prolong the working time for me to get everything secured here in place before it sets up. I need all the help I can get. So my plan is I will take the glue out of the hot pot. I will open up the glue from the hot pot. I will then take my two warm pieces, glue, 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 glue. This goes onto here. This goes in here. This goes onto here. This goes onto here. Now, see how I'm fumbling around here? I don't like that. So I'm going to have to think about how I'm going to do that. That's a better way I can do this. You know what I can do? I can pre-tape. That's what I'm going to do. So this goes back to here. This goes back to here. These two edges are sanded and are matched to my areas here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pre-position my clamp, if you want to call it that. And the downside of it being rubber is it doesn't really stick really well. So let's take that there, and let's take this here. Want another free tip? If you ever work in an area where you're frequently pulling tape off, do it like that. pull your section of tape off, but tear it a finger above and leave it like that. So the next schmuck that comes up behind you doesn't have to hunt for the end of the tape. Because that irritates me, because I've only got so much time left on this earth before my big ol' ass is dead in the ground. Alright, so now we're going to do it again. Glue comes out, open up the glue, the two pieces come off, dunk, glue, dunk, glue, dunk, glue, dunk, glue, piece goes here, piece goes here. Now that I'm pre-positioned, that needs to be shorter, and that still falls off. Frackin' frackandy frack. Do you see why I do this? I'm not naturally smooth and amazing. Do it again. I should have a hot, damp paper towel right there. Do it again. That's on there backwards. Do it again. I'm not showing you the way to do it. I'm showing you the way I do it. Can I move it in any way? Nope. Alright, so that's practicing. And that's, well, I don't know if anybody else does it. That's the way I do it. Do it again. So the first one we wrapped around, then we wrapped it, and then we pulled it back. Okay. Alright. Here we almost go. Hot, 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 hot. Inside and inside, just like we practiced. Glue. 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 That goes in. That goes in. Drag. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to wax my caul. Damn it. So it doesn't stick in there forever. We are. That's how long it takes. Now we will, actually, just for fun, because you know, it's all about fun here, we are going to do a double wrap. This is not necessarily to keep my block wrapped on as much as it is to keep my wrap from coming off. All right, there we go. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, if you like this episode of RATTLECAN Guitar Restorations, you might want to check this video out as well. Be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube, and if you'd like to help the channel grow, consider stepping over to our Patreon page and giving that a look. Y'all have a good weekend. Cheers.